For over 50 years now, if you've wanted the pinnacle of luxury 4x4s, there's been no better option than the Range Rover. Originally designed as a Land Rover you could use every day, it has evolved over the decades to become as much of a limousine as it is an off-roader. Its success has spawned endless copycats, with everyone from Rolls-Royce to Lamborghini now offering their own take on the Range Rover. And now there is a new one. Just the 5th generation car in more than 50 years on sale, the 2022 Range Rover needs to be a success for JLR, who recently reported losses of over £300 million. On the face of it, you could be forgiven for thinking this is nothing more than a facelift of the outgoing car. The two do look very similar, but the longer you stare at the new model, the more new details you notice. It is a fantastic piece of design, with an elegant front grille and unique rear lights. The overall silhouette is very similar to the old cars, but it looks thoroughly modern. Massimo Frascella, Land Rover's design boss, has said the Range Rover's look was crafted with reductionism to try and create an understated take on a luxury car. To that end, all engine and trim level badging has been ditched, with each car simply marked as a Range Rover. From launch, the new Rangy will be available as either a short or long wheelbase. Regular-sized cars have seating for 5, while the long wheelbase models are extended by 200mm to allow an extra row of seats in the back. If you don't intend on carrying lots of passengers though, each wheelbase can be spec'd with just 4 seats, allowing for more luxurious chairs in the back. Up front, the new Range Rover's cabin is another example of the reductionist design attitude. There are fewer buttons than before, with many of the controls now accessed via the stylish Pivi Pro infotainment screen that sits in the middle of the simple but elegant dashboard. As we've seen with plenty of other high-end cars in the past couple of years, it has a full-width horizontal air vent and a 2-spoke steering wheel. Naturally, leather comes as standard in all models, but buyers can choose vegan alternatives if they wish. An electric version has been confirmed for 2024, but from launch the Rangy gets an extensive engine lineup. There are 2 plug-in hybrid options, various mild hybrids, and a full-fat BMW-derived 4.4-litre V8 with 523 brake horsepower. We doubt many UK buyers will opt for that, but there are still diesel engines available for those who want to keep things simple. Crucially, the Range Rover retains its Terrain Response 2 system, which should mean it can go anywhere the new Defender can.
These days, however, the Range Rover isn't the most luxurious off-roader money can buy. This is the Bentley Bentayga, one of the most opulent cars money can buy. It may not quite have the mud-plugging abilities of the Range Rover, but its cabin is magnificent with stunning wood trims and endless customization options. It also has a hybrid option, while top-spec cars get an enormous 626 brake horsepower W12 motor, which can propel the massive SUV from 0 to 62 in under 4 seconds, onto a top speed of 190 miles per hour.
However, as impressive as it is, the Bentayga is pricey, making the £94,000 Range Rover seem almost like a bargain. At the end of its production run, the outgoing Range Rover is still a class leader. The new one then ought to set a new benchmark.